Here's Dr. James Dobson with Family Talk.
Very few children today learn to write properly, whether in school or at home, but it's a skill that they can learn if we take the time to teach them. The early development of my own writing career began when I was in elementary school. My parents encouraged me and helped me grow in this area. I remember writing a letter to a friend when I was 9 years old. My mother then sat down with me and suggested that we read it together. I started the letter, "Dear Tom, how are you? I am just fine." My mom asked me if I thought that sounded a little boring. She said, "You haven't said anything. You used a few words, but they were without meaning." I never wrote that phrase again, although that is the typical way a child begins a letter. Looking back, I can see how, even at an early age, my mother was teaching me to write. It's not that difficult or time-consuming to encourage and teach our children to write. One simple way is to ask a family member or relative to correspond with your child and encourage them to write back. Then when your child shows you his reply, sprinkle a few corrections like my mother offered with a generous portion of praise, and then entice him to do a little creative expression. The ability to write and communicate well is one gift you can give your children that will last a lifetime.
Dr. James Dobson with Family Talk.